for tuning in. Matter of fact, thank for your patronage. Wildly inappropriate. See how I brutally honest it? Like, wow, that boy, wow. Don't you see them boys so crazy? Chilling with the homies, dog, Keon, Gary, and KB.
I wonder how many men want to be more feminine, but can't.
Oh, that's a really good question.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
a really
on the
good
flip
question.
side, I wonder how many dudes be like, I would love to just sit at home.
That's a really good question, bro.
And be taken care of.
That's a really good question.
But is that
Not necessarily taken care
But
of.
no, I say that
yeah.
loosely.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
would say also, is that even considered feminine? I think do we slap
level,
those labels on there because
the respect level would go down for a man.
for sure. I'm just saying, but is that being taken care of? Is that necessarily?
Is that player? Because some people will be like, nigga, that's
different. That's different.
Player.
But that's being taken care of, like, bitch. That's different than
Not everybody is on some like bitch do this, bitch do that. On some, some dudes are just like, yo, I be out here. I'm a bum type dude, or even some like street niggas, hood niggas. They be like, yo, I'm dicking this girl down, stay at her crib. She feed me, she buy me clothes, do that to her. I'm getting taken care of. I ain't gotta work.
I think when you're using, it's not frowned upon when you're a user.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because you're still technically in control.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're being a bum ass nigga, I don't pay rent.
Because you're a manipulator.
You're. So I don't think that is the same as being like a really just dude who like I do what she says. I do. Like I wonder how many dudes would want to be like that. Like,
okay.
I'll do whatever she want me to do, and
because
the nigga who's living off a bitch, is still in control.
Yes,
like, she just don't know it.
Absolutely.
But I'm talking about a dude who genuinely would like. I would love to just be submissive
and just take care of the kids.
And, I want. Or like, if you don't have kids, I would love to just make her. Like, I wonder how many of those would really want to do that.
Do you think there's
got to be right? There's got to be on the other side.
No.
That want to, but they can't because it's society.
You can't because of society.
But I'm saying want. That's what I'm saying. Want.
How many internally?
How many
play
want
video
to?
Games?
Just
that wouldn't be this. I wouldn't because the way
we don't even know what that looks like. That's why it's such a hard conversation.
It's hard.
The way you're saying, just like, yo, just take care of me, babe. Keenan, go take out the trash. Okay, babe, I'll do. Make sure you're cooking. Okay, babe, just tell me what to do. I'll do it. I don't know if there's
got to be one, right? There's got to be one.
One, yes.
But
is that stay-at-home dad? Is that the most?
No, because some stay-at-home dads are still
run the household.
They still run the house.
Shoot, stay-at-home mom will tell you that they run the house.
But stay-at-home moms run the house.
Right.
Anybody who's staying in the house, like they run the house.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the relationship of it. So
what does that look like? Give me an example.
Okay, so a dude. So we started off saying, the women who are hardened because they have to survive. Yeah. And men are hardened because that's what the world says you got to be. So my original question was, how many men, if they could, would like, and I'm not talking about not go to work because they manipulating, just genuinely like, I just want to make her dinner.
Oh, so you're saying like women as the protector.
Yeah, like I wonder how many dudes genuinely would love to be like, I would love to walk on the inside of the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I think this is where it might be a little bit different because when you say the whole circumstance,
and like,
before,
and
that sounds like I think that sounds.
And I'll give
like,
this nigga a look. He's 5'6". He's
I was gonna say a little person, and he's with a normal sized woman.
No, not a little person. Just a dude he's more dainty. He's more, and he's like,
and he still wants to be with a woman.
Yeah. That guy has to exist.
Sure he does.
The only reason why I would fight back against that and guys wanting that energy for the most at all for real is that when you look at
he was molested.
Then I would say he might be gay if anything like that. If he was molested, there's a higher chance that he.
If a nigga don't want to work, he was molested.
Because nothing I was talking about was sexual at all.
Right, I was
just like, what?
I would think that,
but it changes your
he might question his sexuality at that point. I think, but the reason why I was saying is different than the woman version of it because, like you said, the world has turned. Has put women in circumstances to where they had to be kind of harder, right?
Okay.
How many circumstances has a man been put into to where he gets to be soft?
Or he has to be.
Or he has to be, right? It's very rare
if
you ever hear
safe.
about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I think if there were spaces like that for men, I mean, the closest to it would maybe be like a mama's boy in a sense, like a true mama's boy to where she's like, nah, I'll take care of everything. So now he's looking at a woman. What you want me to do? Like he kind of gets ran over in that sense, right? Just kind of like there's probably just this dude's out there like that, right?
No, so we know that guy exists. My question was, how many guys want to be that guy?
To be that, but they can't.
We know guys who getting ran over. We know this dude all the time. We know that dude. But how many guys would look at that guy and be like,
that's a hard.
I wish I could be that.
Like real soft guy era.
Yeah, I wish I could
soft
be
guy
that.
era, but that would be real soft guy era right there.
I wonder how many guys seen that and been like, oh, look how she talks to him.
Nah.
I would love that. There's gotta be one.
There's one for sure. But I think,
when I say one, I mean
but I think
they have to exist in society.
What do you? Okay. I'll ask you this then. What percentage do you think of men that you think would want that?
Probably low.
What give a percentage? I'm thinking like 1 to 2%.
I was gonna say 12.
Oh, I would say 3%. I would say 3%.
I was gonna say 1 to 2%.
Because we're so conditioned to want to be doers.
Yeah.
To accomplish this, accomplish that, do this, do that. Your legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I think, and it just sheer pride and ego of like, you're about to talk to me this way.
Even, that's kind of funny. Like, there's no pressure. Like, women aren't like early on sort of conditioned to be like, you have to leave a legacy. You have to leave your mark. Like, they don't have that. That's kind of like that's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's pressure too on a guy.
That's kind of wild. Just like, yeah, you just live and you just raise your children, and then your children loving you, and then you die, and no one remembers you. Dudes, you're like, you got to be remembered. You got to be out here.
Yeah, you got to leave something.
You got to leave your mark.
So y'all
leaving your mark.
So y'all say 2 or 3%.
I say 1.
Yeah,
12
seems high.
Yeah, because I just.
What about 5? Y'all meet me at 5?
That's high, man.
That's high, bro.
That's high, bro.
We playing with action figures and shit, dog. We're learning violence, destruction.
I'm looking at the condition of how we're being raised versus like how a woman is being raised, to where I could see way more instances where they're just like they have to do it this way, and then it is what it is. Whereas a guy, I don't see him looking at it like he wants to be told what to do. I think we're natural problem solvers. So it's just like, bitch, I'm like, I'm confident I can do this better than you anyway. You tell me what to do. I think it's gonna be a natural bucking.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 3. I'll go 3.
That's tough. But
I'll go 3.
But I want to know in the comment section.
I mean, I'm one of them, so you know, you got one.
Yeah, I want to know in the comment section now if there's a guy out there that would agree. But like, yeah, that's me. If there is, shit, man. Would you consider that guy a man?
Like an aimless guy. Like he has no goals. He just
we know that.
There's plenty of guys that like that.
We know that nigga exists.
But I would say, how would you view them as a man?
I mean,
let's say like y'all had a thing at your crib, you had a barbecue.
Oh, when he leave, he getting talked about.
Right.
Yeah.
Cotty,
hey, that's your boy?
Yeah.
This nigga, bro, I'm making the ribs. He talking about can he?
Yeah, plate.
Yeah, that nigga getting shredded, bro.
What if a nigga asks
and well, if you're acting as Cotty, she would not respect him. Cotty hates soft men.
But I'm saying she knows the wife, and the wife brings the husband to the function. She's like,
she would probably when they leave, she'd be like, he was a bitch.
What's her definition of soft man though?
She don't like, bro. When like. Depending on the circumstance.
Because you're not particularly a hard man.
No, but she's emotionally and mentally.
Okay.
She don't like dudes who break down easily. She don't like dudes who get mentally overly stimulated, like that kind of shit. Like if as a man, let's say you walk in a room and be like, I got anxiety. In her mind, she like, nigga, no.
Yeah, she wants to feel safe.
She don't do no kind of.
Can't even have anxiety is crazy.
She don't not for her. She don't like men showing any kind of like you ain't got your shit on. Like even if you like,
that's tough.
Me crying when our kids were born is a beautiful thing, you know. Mm-hmm. But let's say we got stuck somewhere and I was like, what are we gonna do, nigga? She's out, mentally checked out.
I think a lot of women will.
No, I think she's gonna be like, what the fuck are we gonna do if you don't know what to do?
Yeah, like
it probably heightens her.
But she doesn't like any
right.
if you online like any dude who's always talking about like feelings, emotional relationships. She don't like none of that shit. Like when it comes from men, she thinks you're either 1, a whole ass nigga, or 2, pandering to try to get over. So either way, she just don't fuck with it. She's like, anytime a dude, like, if you have a mental breakdown as a man in front of her, she she tapping me like, look at this weak ass shit. She do not. And I'm not talking about if the world was really like crashing down. I'm talking about niggas. We all know emotional ass niggas. She don't like emotional ass niggas like at all.
You view it the same way?
Who does though?
Some people eat that. Some people
I don't like
eat that shit
emotional
up.
ass people. When I see even women breaking down over some shit that's just like, niggas, stop, bro. It's not.
I'm not a fan, man. But I give women. I will admit, I give women grace for it.
I give them more grace.
I give them grace for it, but I don't like it.
I ain't gonna lie. I still look at you like a weak bitch to a point.
Wow.
I don't.
I do.
Wow.
Like, it depends.
I'm just so used to them doing it. I just be like, they're being a woman.
It depends on what. It depends. Like, if I understand that life hits them a lot differently on top of emotions and hormones and stuff like that. So I give that grace.
What about a girly girl having that type of a reaction or stimulus? Do you get more grace, or is it the girls who pretend to be like tough, and then they go off and have an emotional breakdown?
And she got a fat ass.
Oh, you got a fat ass.
That shows everything.
I mean, you can do whatever you want at this point.
I'm asking, does it depend on the type of woman, or is it just women as a whole?
Nah, it depends on what the situation, what they're breaking down over.
Okay.
It's more of that. It's just like, yo, come on, man. Like, this is.
Well, we all know it's unwarranted. Like, it's an unwarranted breakdown. Like, this is not necessary.
That's a given.
I look at you more as an adult.
Good job.
Yeah.
You acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Growth, guys.
This guy.
Growth.
But I would look at it from
that's probably my stand up too. I go straight to where my head is at and not establish
you gotta establish
the broader hey, I know this is the broader premise.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, or because there's gonna be somebody who be like,
they
no, nigga, you have to.
Or they just don't get it.
You have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I think it just depends. I would look at the circumstance more than anything. Because it's like, there's times where I'm looking at Janelle and I'd be like, yo, I think you can toughen up in some areas. Yeah. And then when she explains to me all the other stuff that's going on, I'm like, all right, cool. So that's why I do, like I said, I still give women more grace. But if I feel like it's just like, you're breaking down right now over like there's a fly in the room, you just like, I just don't know what to do. This fly. Oh, like, man, get your weak bitch ass out of here, man. I'm not having that. Because my thing is like, you're also an adult. I don't just go like you're a woman. It's like, you're an adult too, so you have to also operate as an adult, as a grown person.
What about like women who are okay? So
hold on, real quick. I got a quick question. You see this long paragraph that she wrote?
Yeah.
What are the odds that there is an "I'm sorry" in here somewhere?
I say 0. Yeah. Depending on what y'all talking about though.
I know. He told me what happened in the car.
I was being an asshole.
Oh,
he told me what happened in the car, so I was gonna say like 0 to 1.
0 to 1.
Yeah. 0.
0. Absolutely.
Now on your paragraph, because I saw your paragraph too.
My paragraph. Oh yeah.
How many apologies did you?
No, I apologized once. Okay. I apologize. I opened with an apology.
I always open with the
I love
apology.
You, I'm sorry.
I open with the apology and listen, I'm just expressing. I'm not, you know.
Sometimes I'm apologizing even for my energy or tone. So I'm like, my tone might have been a little off. So I kind of, because even though I agree with my point still, so my point is still correct here.
I'm big on, and I understand how that came off.
Exactly.
This is what I meant. You know what I mean? Like I don't have no problem being like, my bad. Like nigga, like
I could have delivered that a lot better. For sure.
I don't have no problem.
But
with that.
on her end, there's never I could have said that better or
we're not. We're luckily past that.
It's not a part of the. I don't know. It's just not. Rarely.
Because I feel like there's stages.
Yeah.
We're like a lot of the stuff that you guys bring up, we're not there anymore, just because of time.
Right.
So like it's like kind of like how kids grow. Like every year is a new thing. That's how fast the relationship thing goes.
I wouldn't say that, because I think most relationships are fairly different in their
I'm talking about if you're putting forth the effort to improve. So a lot of stuff you guys say, like there was, I can go back 2-3 years ago, and it's completely different than it is now. Via just putting forth the effort, trying to be better.
Which is what
which
her
you,
message
which is
was.
I know you guys do. You guys try
that was her message.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, I'm trying to do this, and that. It was an apologetic message.
Yeah, but no actual. I'm sorry.
Apology.
So, but there's gonna get to a point where even before that, it's just. You just dead all that. My bad. Like it gets, if you're trying, couples who aren't trying are stubborn. you guys communicate. You guys are putting forth the effort. You know, couples who don't try, it's not going to be a thing.
I don't think that'll ever happen with us, but
you don't think so?
Nah.
All the girls, you think you're the same from 7 years ago?
I wouldn't say that we're the same. We're definitely not the same. We've definitely evolved together. If I told you what happened, you'd be like, yeah.
After.
I'll tell you after.
When you told me what happened, I was kind of like, all right. Because you know how we be like, this nigga Gary sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes.
But the thing I like about being older is dudes will do that in general. Like, it's not Gary specific. At this age, when a nigga vent and he wrong, you be like, nigga,
yeah,
you didn't look at it from her point of view, bro. You A, B, and C, and D. You know what I mean?
But I do now. I see her point of view, and again, everything is kind of like. It's kind of like trial and error. So I don't foresee us ever having this particular situation ever again.
Okay.
Just because now it's been addressed. Boom. We'll move forward.
So I think that's where the growth is. Like
for sure. Yeah. Just have 2,000 arguments and then hopefully you run out of shit to argue about.
You know what I mean?
And now we're going.
That's a funny idea because it's like kind of like eventually you got to run out of you guys got to eventually you're gonna be.
We already addressed all these things.
Yeah.
What if you see a lot of men?
You know what it is? Okay. It's not that they're not going to come up again, but your reactions are going to be different. Yeah, so it might happen, but you know how to handle it.
For it. Yeah, you know it. All right.
It's like, hey, nigga, remember.
This was something that shouldn't happen because I thought we were both already prepped on it, but it still happened. And I had to figure out another approach.
Yeah, you have to.
And then I got caught out for trying to figure out another approach.
Yeah, you know when you're done. You know when you're past the thing.
His approach was legit too.
Yeah.
But I would say that's probably why a lot of dudes just quit. They don't even argue anymore.
They shut down.
They just be like, they just let her have it.
Because they can't figure it out.
It's just like, or they know what the answer is. They're just like, oh, she's just not going to listen to this.
Yeah.
Like, she's just not going to abide by what I'm saying or go ever take my side or be like, oh, she's wrong. So just like, that's why you see the whole, like, when I ask questions in the crowd about marriage, they always be like, just shut up, bro. Just let her talk. Just let her have it. And it's just like, I'm like, no. I'm not letting her have it. It's not happening.
Like ending up like you, bro. You look dead behind the eyes.
The eyes, the soul, the body language, everything. I'm like, bro, I'd rather leave the relationship if that's the case. I'm not dealing with that shit. So,
but there has to be an effort there too, and I think there has to be patience on the person. I think a lot of men and women give up because you wanted change and growth like this.
Right.
Like, let's say your argument is, I'm tired of his socks being on the floor. Right, that was your argument for years. I'm sick of it. And then next week, 1 out of the 7 days, he picked socks up. By 6 months later, now he did it too. So give it time. Like people be like, he needs to do this right now, or she needs to do this right now. And it's like, it might take them 3 years, but maybe 3 years from now, the nigga don't leave his socks no more. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you see, I'm a person, if I see growth, effort, I don't care how slow it is. If I see that you're trying to change,
you acknowledge it.
I'm patient. I got it. But I think a lot of people don't have the patience to let a person grow, especially
instant gratification.
And you've been this your whole life.
It's a habit.
Two people that meet at 30, you expect this person to be. They've been doing this shit for 30 years.
Yeah.
You expect this person to be different right now? That's crazy.
It's so people
That's
don't understand
crazy.
how difficult it is to break a habit. It takes. It can take a very long time to break a habit that you've been doing, like you said, for that many years.
For argument's sake, if they've been doing this, okay, let's say remove their adult years. So if they've been doing this, they're 30, we'll count 20 to 30. If they've been doing this 10, arguably you should give them 10 to undo it.
Interesting. Okay.
Because that's a habit you have to undo. So if you see a little growth by year 10, maybe they don't do it no more.
And it's ingrained in them at that point.
Like, you have to have a lot of patience.
That's a lot. That's a lot of time.
It is.
Yeah.
I'll say half.
What is like a realistic amount of time?
I think it depends on the
habit?
act.
Depends on the bad habit.
Yeah. I think it depends.
Yeah, if the habit is drugs.
And how much
I ain't gonna give you 10 years to get off them.
You might need it. You might, yeah.
That's all. But we do be expecting like too much too soon.
Yeah. And
for a full-grown adult,
that was to her point too here, and I acknowledge that.
Yeah, Jill and I, we had that discussion a lot. Where it's just like, just give. She would say the same thing. Give her some time, and I'd be like, I want to give you time because I understand that if this wasn't your lifestyle or your mentality before you met me, I can't expect you to just change it for me immediately.
Because she used to fuck with dark skinned dudes, right?
This nigga.
Who? Janelle? No, she actually wasn't.
Oh, she didn't? Oh, I thought she had a thing for dark skinned dudes.
No, I have a thing for dark skinned girls.
Oh, okay, there it is. That's what it was.
I'm not Cotty's type. Like, at first, she thought I was too pretty. She was like,
not rough enough.
She was like,
she was soft.
She was like,
She had hood niggas before you?
Huh?
Or just more masculine?
No, just
she lived right next to a hood.
Yeah, but she said just attractive. Carrie in general, she was just like, this nigga. That's not usually what I go for.
Well, comics too. That's also a different like.
But even her celeb crushes, they're all dark skinned. They're all more
chestnuts.
Yeah, like
more
that.
chestnutty.
So she didn't think like chestnutty. Idris, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Lance Gross, all the darkest, blackest, you know what I mean?
Niggas be fine, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
And I'm laughing harder because one of my new jokes is how men are supposed to compliment men, like how the shit Keelan was saying. But
so what happened is, you know, we get the kids ready to go to school. Jory's 2, Pilot's 5. They need their hair done. They got this textured hair, so you know, you gotta spray shit on it. You know what I mean?
It's a process.
Just so happens, like, you know, we're trying to cover things quickly and get everything done. You know, so while they're eating breakfast, we'll do their hair.
Yeah. But
the way she does it, she'll like spray their hair as they're eating their food.
It's getting all in their food.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like, so she'll like spray the curl shit, like, and she doesn't like do like a little block thing. Like,
you gotta do the block.
If I do it, I do it.
You gotta do the block.
I gotta do the block.
You gotta do that.
She does no block thing. She just willy nilly, boom, 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 boom. So I was like, so at a certain point, this was, you know, a couple times ago, I was like, hey, maybe we shouldn't like spray this old water or the chemicals and shit on her hair while over her food. So she agreed to that, you know, and then it happened again, and then this morning it pretty much happened. So I was like, and in a moment I walked downstairs and I see it and I was like, fuck, I don't want to say it again.
Start the day off bad.
Huh?
And then start the day off bad.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to say it again.
Yeah.
Like, this is, I don't want to go over this again. It almost kind of feels condescending at this point. But it's like, it's obvious. Like, you shouldn't do that. So I kind of look at Jory's bowl and most of her oatmeal was gone. I was like, I don't think she's going to eat like the rest of this. So I like reached for the plate, but then just stopped. And so then I like, I froze and I put the bowl back down onto the table, and Jess was like, you don't have to be passive aggressive about it. If you're gonna say it, just say it. I was like, well, I was struggling in that moment because I wanted to handle it delicately.
Yeah,
it's like, because we've already covered this. Okay. So I don't want to say it again. And let's not just like act like if I just say something critical that you're just gonna be like open and it's just gonna go well.
Right.
So it's like I had a hard time navigating that. Like that's not fair for you to attack me because I like had a difficult time. I like froze up.
That makes sense.
But then she sent me a message as I was driving here saying, you know, that it was mean to me to call her too. So I was like, I didn't say you were too sensitive. I said you're sensitive.
You are sensitive.
I was like, you're sensitive.
I didn't say two. Two would imply that you're too much. And
I don't care that you're sensitive. I've accepted that about you. I'm trying to navigate around your sensitivity, which is in part why I was like fucking like I didn't know what to do.
Matter of fact, your response right now, sensitive.
Yes. So Keenan and I kind of talked about that, you know, in the car on the way here for a little bit. But I ultimately apologized because there was a time where I did address the hair thing and she didn't get defensive or respond negatively.
So she's like, give me the credit that I can handle it. Okay.
Let me continue working on it. So I was like,
that's
you're right,
fair.
I apologize.
And I agree with that too. I agree on her side to where it's just like, if I'm working on something and you see me do it, it's just like, yo, like you said, I made progress.
Right.
So
let me get that.
But one also acknowledge that, because that's the thing too. It's like I always try to, on both ends, acknowledge her or acknowledge when I did do something that you've been on me about, and it's like, yo, don't come at me about what I didn't do. Say what I did do,
which is ideal. That's ideal.
Right.
But in the midst of the moment, my daughter's oatmeal is still getting sprayed with hair. So I'm like trying to
Cantu curl cream in there, and
right.
Fucking leave-in conditioner in my oatmeal.
Like, bro, what are you doing? And obviously, like, she forgot.
Which is a slip up.
Well, that's why, and I told Gary in the car, I was just like, you know, I said, always go back to your own point of like, most people live on autopilot.
Right.
She's not even thinking about, she's just probably tired. She got up early. She's getting the kids. She's just like, all right. She's probably even somewhat in zombie mode of just doing something. And then she's just like, she's not purposely being like, I don't give a fuck what Gary said. I'm doing it the way I want to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely not out of malice at all. But I'm like, yo, bro, like, can we kind of like nip this in the bud? So, you know, 10 years down the line, she's not walking around with like one leg and fucking it's like, oh, what happened? Her mother for 10 years just was like lightly dosing her food. Like, what?
And you specifically say white people. You said that's why white people be having these
I did not say that on air. I said that in the car.
Okay, we can cut that out.
having all these rare illnesses, these rare ass diseases out of nowhere.
So let me ask you this though. To when you say stuff like that, in a sense of like, hey, let's try not to do this. Do you also tell her how serious it is to you or how much it means to you? Like, hey, like this means a lot. Like I don't like when you do this. Like, please, like really work on this. Like really work on this.
You'd have to.
I don't like taking that tone though.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you gotta get the tone, but
also to do that, you'd have to have your why.
Right.
You can't just do that.
Well, what I'm saying is like for
without
him,
the why.
But for me, the why seems
ridiculous,
evident. It's like this is clearly we shouldn't be doing.
But not.
this.
I mean,
Because
like we said, not everybody thinks.
Some of the chemicals shouldn't probably even be going in a child's hair, let alone the food.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. And Gary's
I don't think it
is
hurts.
Is this an opinion piece? I don't know if it's an opinion.
I don't think. All right, this is how I address
the severity of it. Maybe
this how I address whether it's conversation or the stage. I don't think it ever hurts to make sure we're all on the same page. I don't think it hurts. So whether it's evident or not.
I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Can we not spray our
we all agree
with hair solution?
I thought that's more condescending than
that's what I'm saying. It sounds condescending.
But I'm just saying, like, because if you say I was basing it off his point of this is just really important to me. Because she might be like, I mean, I get it, but I don't really think we should have. You know what I mean? Like, it's just because it's like it's one of those things. Like, yeah, we know that it's pretty obvious, but sometimes you got to be like. Yeah, you're right. You're like, I know, I know that too, and you know, my bad.
Yeah,
you know, like so. That's why I don't think it hurts to be, no matter how obvious it is, to be like.
So funny. I love it though. I think it's funny as fuck.
Nigga, we
like, because they love being like on this. They love being on the same page. Like that's their shit.
I do it. I do
just to make sure we're on the same page.
I do it so it doesn't. I never want anybody to feel like, oh, this nigga just talking. Or he's talking out of that. It's like because if somebody else does it, if somebody assumes that I think the same way they do, no matter how obvious it is, now it's like, nigga, how did you not know that or whatever? You know what I mean? Like so, it just and I think when it is agreed upon or inherent, it's gonna be real quick anyway. Like chemicals, yeah, we know that, and then you move on because it's like, duh.
Right.
But
it all depends on how somebody might respond to that.
But I think delivery matters.
Yeah, for sure.
Delivery definitely matters.
Deliver that. That's why. That's interesting.
Because I was basing it off his what he was saying.
Yeah.
Not
put it on this one now.
Wait, what I was saying is I wouldn't.
Louder. You gotta give me the
okay,
talk.
so go. Wait. Start over. So, am I walking in on this? Am I walking in on the spray?
Oh yeah, you're walking in. Oh, the spray is coming.
I'm walking in on the spray.
You see the specs. You see the specs going into your child's food. You already froze up.
Yeah, see, hey, can I give you my? Why you think you're?
I'm freezing in the hallway though as I'm watching it because I have to process.
And as you standing there waiting, buying time, your child is eating up all this.
I can give you mine real quick.
Okay.
I was gonna say because for me, the way I was saying is if I saw that, I will go up and I'll be like, let her finish, and then I would have the discussion when the child's not there, like, hey. We've had this discussion about this before. It's really important to me because you know how this feels about the chemicals. It's dangerous. Please, like I'm begging you, please, like please, we can't do this anymore.
Okay, so you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait till
I wouldn't do it in front of the child because
and she didn't already ate the chemicals, nigga. So might as well let her finish the bowl, bro. You might as well let her finish the bowl, bro.
I mean, kind of.
You know what I mean? Like,
what's a little bit more chemical gonna hurt?
Yeah, like nigga, like
a little bit more gonna hurt.
And as much as kids throw up, nigga, she'll get it out. Like, and these kids weak anyway, nigga. Like,
I'm with Keon.
I hate the chemicals.
Nigga, like,
fucking at this point.
Like you see, because I don't know how much oatmeal you give Jory, but it's like if you give her a bunch of oatmeal, it's like you only see that little bit of like.
And they need to boost the immune system. They throw up. They shit.
Oh my god, that's
she already crushed this bowl anyway, bro. It's like she's.
You said it was a little bit left.
That
nigga.
is, that is a strong. That is a fine argument.
It
already happened, man.
So that's why I would wait because I know because I would look at myself and how I react. If she says something that might spark me or trigger me in front of the child, now I might react in front of the child too. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so now we doing this in front of the child, which is what I don't want.
And I've made that mistake before.
Right. So it's like I'd rather wait, and I feel like it would give me a chance to get my thoughts together to say something better to her anyway.
Yeah.
And maybe even, and she's going to, I think, at least I'm going off Janelle. I can't speak of how Jess is, but I'll go off how Janelle is. Janelle would respect and love the fact that I waited and not did it in front of the child.
Okay.
And she'll probably even be responding and be like, you know what? Shit. My bad. I'm sorry.
So you care more about Janelle's feelings than the poison that your child is consuming.
They already finished it.
They already
finished it?
They already finished
Now,
it.
if it was about
but in his discussion, you see the care that he has about the chemicals. Like, I'm seriously, do not. You see the passion. You see it. But if, like you said, if there was a tiny bit, nigga, it happened.
Now, before it started, it's different. But
So you waiting too?
Now, probably.
Now you just gonna
now
wait
at this age, I think early. I'm like, so they just gonna eat that? Like early me is
okay.
so they eating chemicals again. Like that's gonna be early me, nigga.
Yeah.
Early me.
Yeah.
Early me.
Yes.
So we just, I guess, chemicals for breakfast every day. Like,
I've seen early Keon. I know
that's me
exactly
early.
what he said. I've seen it.
that's me.
And here's the thing.
Oh,
I'm
man.
with you. I would react
Yeah.
probably very similar.
But now
Yeah.
it's more like,
all right, when he goes with three, with a grows a fucking arm out of somewhere,
Yeah.
that kid's on you, nigga. You gotta take care
now
of
I'm more like the chemicals. Shit, I forgot. Because you
okay.
give them
I like that.
a space of
Yeah.
like shit.
I like that.
Like even when she does it, but again, we're
I like
at a
that.
space now where, you know,
You're okay with being wrong.
yeah,
Both
we're
parties are okay with being wrong.
Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
and like let's say it was verse, and she was like the chemicals. I'd be like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
But I'm always like that.
my dumb ass.
But we
But
know
it's different
Yeah.
when they start being
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
and it gets kind of fun when you start. You know, now that you know and you both can handle it, that same situation, she'd be like if I said so chemicals, she'd be like dummy. She'd be like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you get to that, and it's,
And then you check up on the kid. You're like, yo, I'm all right, bro.
There's been times, when Janelle did something like that, and she was like, "Oh man, I was so stupid for that." I was like, "Yeah, kind of were."
Yeah.
And then when she can laugh at it because she knows that we're just having fun.
or
with
I'll
it.
make a joke. I'll be like, but I'll fuck a dumb bitch. You know what I mean? Like I'll do, you know, like.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
So
But
we
it
gotta
but
wait
it
till
takes
later.
it
and then
takes
we gotta,
the time and
we
but
gotta-
early me I'm
whisper
blowing
chemicals.
that. I'm
Okay.
blowing that early
And then
me.
we got me. I'm like, breakfast over.
Yeah. I'm blunt, but I would do that breakfast over probably with a comment too. Like nigga, so like
Yeah.
what's the word?
Passive
Condescending.
aggressive? Oh, condescending. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like
That's good that you're working on that.
nigga, I had to.
That's phenomenal.
Like, it was so bad and I didn't know I was doing it.
Yeah.
When you grow up in a house
know.
with all brothers, well, yeah, but when you're boys and your brothers and
Right.
your teammates, that's fine.
Yeah.
That behavior is acceptable.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I know y'all, but who gives a shit? Like we all do, you know what I mean? But like dealing with a family, dealing with kids, it's like you can't do that like all the
Yeah.
time. That's ridiculous.
You can't talk to sometimes. You gotta also have that you gotta figure that out how you talk to your spouse versus how you was raised and how you talk
Right.
to your family. They ain't gonna like that shit. Like I said, me and my brother, we can get to the top of our lungs screaming like nigga, ah!
Yeah.
And we be like, hey, so we getting lunch? Like,
Yeah.
it's like it never even happened.
Yeah.
Like Janelle can't handle that that
volume,
energy.
that
tone,
I'm sure
yeah.
if we get into an argument, I'm not thinking of
Yeah, if
fighting.
I was hungry for the argument, nigga, we're still going to eat. Like I'm
Exactly.
I'm hungry, bro.
Or I can acknowledge even too if I'm
Yeah.
being angry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's like I understand dealing with her, and also that she's kind of like understood me a little bit more too. She'll be like she said that before when I've kind of like been mad at her. She's like, "What are you talking about? What? Come on!"
Yeah.
She'll be like, "What'd you eat today?"
Hilarious.
She said that she's like, "What'd you eat today?" I'm like, "I
like a
ate
child. You take your nap?
Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, so she's like, so I don't like you taking your hanger out on me right now." She'll say that. She's like, "I don't like that."
You know what Cotty does? And when I'm like, what? We didn't have sex yesterday, did we? I'd be like, I don't even know. She's like, you're on your period. That's if we don't smash a couple days, she calls that the
Yeah.
period. She's like, are you on your period right now? I was like, oh shit, maybe. But yeah, so it's
Do you,
So when safety,
You're not
but
wrong,
when,
though. You're not
when
wrong.
safety
Yeah.
comes into play,
I think it depends on
it
how
changes.
it does, but I think
Yeah.
it depends on how she an
I
RDH
can't
bowl.
package this, and it's also not.
It'd be different
necessarily
if she was
about
pouring.
you. It's about the kid.
Like if there's oil being poured,
Right.
you know what I mean, or like something that can like a toxic
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
that can
Yeah.
kill you right now situation is different
Yeah.
from that's probably not smart because we all done inhaled cigarette smoke or you know what I mean. So it's like she's not gonna die.
Bill's scary.
Right.
So yeah, like it's like nigga, she's not gonna die. But if it was like a toxic chemical right now,
Yeah.
that reaction has to happen now because it's life or death.
Or
Right.
or because I was telling him about the situation with I was telling you about Jason Kidd, and I was saying how remember back in the day when Jason Kidd had punched his wife and broke her nose or whatever the case may be. You hear about that case?
I remember. I never knew it was a punch in the nose. I always knew
It was either a
thing.
punch or a palm. It was,
Something,
whatever it was.
yeah.
He broke. I think he
broke
broke her
her
nose. Yeah. And I think it was because the way she was feeding him French fries. I think like maybe they had a discussion about like, hey, he can choke. He's super young. It's like, hey, you can't just give a child who can't chew a whole fry and be like, hey, nigga, eat this. He probably was like, yo, chew the food up, give him the food, and X, Y, Z. And he
probably panicked.
And he probably just he's like, bitch, I done told you. And he probably was just even a reaction of like,
his head already big, nigga.
Come on, man. Well, I was just trying to.
Everybody's talked about it. We all know. He knows. We know.
But I think too. If
he punched her in the face.
Oh damn.
So it was a punch. Okay, yeah. I thought it was a
Jason,
punch.
that's a lot, bro.
Assault charge. Remember when Jason Reddit is nuts? Remember when Jason Kidd hit his wife/girlfriend? Mm-hmm. Jason Kidd once got arrested for throwing French fries and yogurt at his wife.
He snapped. Jesus Christ, bro.
That means that nigga was going through a lot, and he probably told.
This is in the Dallas days, right?
I don't know.
Dallas.
He wasn't on Phoenix yet. I know he wasn't on the Nets yet.
No, it was before.
I think it was Dallas.
It might have been Dallas days. But if you want to have a discussion about like if it's actually like going to physically harm your child immediately, like whether it's like they're going to break their arm and run into traffic or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you now react aggressively and say fuck the situation and fuck talking to you in a way that's nice to you?
If I'm mad and my kid was on, I'm probably gonna go off, and then. But I think that's an L that the other parent should be willing to take. Like.
Oh, okay. So.
Shit.
Upon arriving, the police learned that the incident began when Jomana, that's how you say her name, simply asked the 10. Okay, this is biased, but all right. She simply asked the 10-time All-Star not to take French fries off their 2-year-old son TJ's plate. The situation worsened when Jason, out of frustration, struck his now ex-wife in the face with French fries and yogurt. Jason then turns toward Mrs. Kidd and spits the French fry at Mrs. Kidd, striking her in the face.
That's a lot.
Mrs. Kidd turns away from Jason. Jason then strikes Mrs. Kidd in the face while holding a container of yogurt in his hand.
Well, that was.
He didn't punch in the face then.
Swollen lip and injuries.
So it sounds like he mushed the yogurt, but still, nigga, you went off. What? Yeah, that's 10.
Oh, she said that was far from the most severe abuse she experienced.
Oh.
She said this is minor compared to what I usually go through. Wow.
Damn, Jason.
It's so I
mean,
light skin energy, man.
When nigga from Oakland at the end of the day, so I don't know.
That's true too,
man.
Yeah, he just went to St. Joe's, but he was from Oakland.
Yeah, man.
Not saying all Oakland niggas beat bitches, but
nigga from Oakland, man, you know they get down, they beat their own. But you know, that goes to like I just think about like the emphasis of like I guess.
So that was a horrible example. Then that wasn't no danger. That nigga was just
that nigga was tripping.
He got issues.
Because I mean, when you hear about stuff like when I was younger, it was that he fed her like he was feeding her French fries. That was the story that I heard, and now I never read the whole breakdown, but he's tripping.
Jesus.
But
there's probably a lot of missing information in here. As well.
It could be too, yeah. But if you're, I guess, in the sense of like if she was doing something and jury or pilot was about to get like damaged or hurt immediately,
I'm
like,
intervening immediately.
And
I'm crashing out.
Yeah, there's no let me speak to you for the side. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
There's no
and I would hope you do the same thing to me too. I hope on my end I wouldn't hope she'd be like, hey, can we talk for a second? You can go ahead and snap on me, and then I feel like at least for me, I can be like, oh shit, I didn't, stove or whatever. I can immediately be like,
right,
oh, my bad.
Like you see the handle's out, which is never supposed to be, and you see a baby about to reach up, and you're not paying attention, nigga. That's a cuss out.
Yeah,
that's a full on cuss out.
I would agree. And I would accept that cuss out if it was me. I wouldn't be like, I don't like your tone here. I would be like, the tone was warranted here. Like this, especially if there's grease and food in the pot, it's like this nigga.
Yeah, they pull that out, and
it's over.
It's a wrap.
I don't care about tone as long as it's accurate.
Yeah.
As long as I do not give a fuck about tone.
Really?
Even if it's minor?
As long as it's accurate.
A minor thing.
If it's accurate,
they crash out over a sock.
About a what?
A sock. They crash out over a sock.
I mean, that's not necessarily truth. That's just like, a matter of preference. But something that is actually like true, I'm just like, yeah. If it's true. I don't give a fuck. I don't typically care about delivery if something is truth. But yeah, sock or a preference of like, oh, clean that up, you left that behind. Like that's all. Like
I think it just man, that's crazy. Because
you come home drunk and you drove. She crashes out.
About me driving drunk?
Yeah.
You stupid piece
or
of
high.
shit.
No, not that's not true. I'm not a stupid piece of shit. Maybe in that moment, but like I mean like actual facts.
You shouldn't have been driving drunk. That's a fact.
So you
your life was on the
on
the line.
And you put other people's life on the line. So
that was an argument.
But I feel like you would have argued back because you picked on.
I don't think so.
You picked that part instead of what she was saying. And then drunk, you're gonna probably do it anyway.
Anytime somebody reverts to name calling, I don't even give that any credence. So it doesn't even it doesn't affect me at all because I know that that's just like kind of a cop out for a stronger message. Like if you don't have a stronger message, then you resort to name calling, and that's kind of like an easy way to kind of heighten things. And
so if somebody called you a bitch ass nigga, you would really be like, it's not a big deal, or you wouldn't be like, you telling me you wouldn't react at all? It's interesting.
Yeah.
Or depends.
Who calling me a bitch ass nigga should have an effect on me?
What made you crash out on the dude in the whatchamacallit though? When you
what?
had jury in your hand. What was that about again? He cut the line. He was waiting for his food.
Oh,
I'd have to go back and watch the episode. I forgot what he said.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What did he say? I forgot what he said.
We were waiting in line and he tried to cut the line.
Yeah.
He tried to cut the line. And I told him no, I told him basically like to wait. Like we're all waiting for something. And then he like identified himself as like DoorDash or something like that. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I gave the woman like my ticket, and then she sent me to another part of the store, to another part of the restaurant to pick up my food.
Okay.
But I was in the area where there's general pickup.
Yeah.
But this specific type of order gets picked up over here.
Okay.
And then he was like, see? And I was like, see what?
Yeah, but see, all he said was "see."
I was like,
call
see
your
what?
name.
I was like, see what?
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get to the point where it's like, nigga,
no, that wasn't.
You have
true.
crash out moments.
That wasn't. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I said, if you tell me something that is like true, then.
So in the scenario,
that was true though.
She said you were a dumbass for driving. What did you say? What did you call him?
I said I called you like I said like you
stupid ass or something like that.
Stupid
yeah,
ass drove.
I already told you I don't give credence to name calling.
But you responded to that instead
I
of
responded to that because it wasn't true. The truth was that he still should have waited in line.
No, we're talking about the driving home drunk.
Oh, driving home.
Keenan was like, "You dumbass." He's like, "I'm not a dumbass." It's like,
I'm not a stupid piece of shit. Maybe in that moment.
Your original thing
that's
said,
not true. It's not true, but it's also name calling.
But the truth was you shouldn't have been driving home drunk.
That's
So she was like, "You shouldn't have been driving home drunk, you dumbass nigga." And you responded to, "Hey, I'm not a stupid ass nigga." Instead of, "I should have been driving drunk."
Yeah.
Right. That's the only thing that should have been. You said
true,
if it's true,
that's not.
But the first truth is the only thing that should have been the first. According to you, should have been the first thing. You'd be like, "You right." That's it.
One could argue in this moment you were a stupid ass nigga for driving home.
You could argue that. Yeah.
So it's like if somebody says, "You know how stupid what the fuck you just did," and you be like, "I'm not stupid.
Right.
I'm not stupid."
Yeah.
Though. And it's like, well, actually, you were. Like you could have got yourself killed. You got somebody else killed. You know, you're a father now. It could be somebody could argue.
But she's yelling and she's flipping out.
Right. You're gonna be like, well, I mean,
you're gonna have some pushback.
I think you.
There's no room to push back though.
There isn't. But we're saying people do though.
You saying I would?
And that just based off how fast you responded to what he said, I think you would.
Yeah,
You think I would?
Because you responded to that first.
No, I was focusing on because I was saying if an argument is rooted in truth, then I don't try to refute it. Like I accept it. And then he led with "you stupid ass." I was like, "That's not true." So I was focused on the element of truth.
Yeah, but
now we're talking
why
about
she's mad though.
Now we're talking about a different thing. Now we're talking about name calling. Y'all know I don't respond to name calling.
Yeah, but
I don't give a fuck about name calling.
the truth is she's mad because you shouldn't have been driving home drunk. You know why she's mad. Whether she articulates that correctly, you know why she pissed.
Yeah,
and so
she has a right to be pissed at that. Yeah. I'm not pushing back against that.
But even in I guess with the argument with the guy that you said when he was like, "See." Wouldn't he be right in that scenario too because he was in the wrong space? No, because I could have been in the right space.
But you weren't.
He doesn't know my. Situation.
He might have knew though.
No, I pick up fruit from that spot all the time.
But the point is, you're supposed to pick it.
No, the point is that you're supposed to wait in line. That's the point. So that does not disregard my point of that. No, you should wait in line.
But here's the thing:
other people have been served.
The line is only for these people.
No, there is no line. The point is on the restaurant that there is no line. It's just kind of like everyone's just kind of like scattered around.
Okay.
And if I'm waiting here and I haven't been served yet or I haven't been addressed yet, and somebody comes and cuts in front of me, like, no, nigga, that's not cool. I haven't been served yet. Let me be served and let me get sent off to where I'm supposed to be, and then you handle your business.
Okay.
Okay. So do you know the area you were supposed to be in before? I'm just trying to understand the
Portos. Have you been to Portos?
In Burbank.
Yeah.
You
been to Portos in Burbank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You know they have the one pickup area right here, and then they got a pickup area all the way on the other side.
Yep.
There.
Okay. I get that.
So what's the correct pickup area?
The correct pickup area for mobile orders are over on that side.
And that's where you were supposed to be.
That's where I was supposed to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and then this pickup area is pickup for register shit, and like if you order food at the restaurant, you pick it up from right here.
Okay.
And then also it's also for DoorDash and like delivery shit.
Yeah.
And isn't like pastries on one side too, or like
And pastries on one. They got a whole lot of fucking pickup
So it's a
areas.
system.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that nigga, he was a bitch ass nigga.
He wasn't wrong though. He wasn't wrong though.
He wasn't wrong, but he didn't know my situation.
He
was wrong that he tried to like cut in front of everybody. Yeah, he was wrong for that.
Well, did he know
And I was
everybody
wrong, yeah.
hadn't been served yet? I mean, you're definitely supposed to ask.
well, here's the thing. Here's it's tough because I'm the C thing. I'm like I'm with Keon using the wrong area, nigga. But then I ain't gonna lie. When I see a DoorDash nigga cut in front, when I'm waiting, when I'm trying to get my food or whatever, I'm Gary.
It's
I'm
not-
like,
Yeah.
hey,
But
nigga, like just wait
but it's-
till we get hooked up first.
It's
and
not
then-
about being in the wrong area or not. It's about being served.
Yeah.
I wasn't served yet. I walked in. I had not been like, hey, so what do you need yet?
Yeah,
I didn't get that
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Got you.
But
Then
I
that's
was
what
I
you-
was
okay.
there
Yeah,
before him.
Right.
Got
Right.
you.
That's what it doesn't have anything to do
Don't
about
interrupt
being
the
in
person that's doing
Right.
customer
Because
service here.
you're supposed to say when you walk in and there's people, you're supposed to say, "Hey, have you guys been helped yet?" And
right.
then approach.
Exactly.
You're not supposed
exactly.
to just bust in there.
Bombard,
You don't
yeah.
know. Are you in line?
Yeah.
Have you? No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go. Oh, I'm just
Exactly.
looking.
Yeah, the
You
nigga
never
just
acknowledge.
him and two other niggas just like walked up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
hold on,
yeah,
nah,
yeah, yeah.
They'll walk
wait.
up.
We haven't been served yet.
Right.
Let me.
Huh? Were they Armenian?
Yeah,
they're like Armenian or Turkish or
They
something
can
like
see
that.
yo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
they're
read it.
I was trying
Armenian.
to say,
They're Armenian or Turkish. Is that a part of their culture?
Oh, for sure. Because every
yeah.
time I go, like Chipotle is my spot. So when I go into Chipotle and I'm waiting there, and the lady's trying to do like ring me up, and I'm trying to ask for extra guacamole, some extra shit or whatever, right? They walk on and be like, "Hey, DoorDash, I need my order," and I'm like, "Hey, like she's legit helping me out right now."
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Well, I gotta do that." I'm like, "Bro, I don't
give a
really,
fuck,
I don't give a
bro.
fuck
I
about
I don't
your
really care.
DoorDash.
I don't.
Yeah.
You're shaking now, and then now,
Yeah.
like nigga, you can wait, bitch ass nigga. It goes to that energy
Right.
very, very quickly, very quickly
Yeah.
because one, a lot of times their tone is aggressive.
Yeah.
And they're looking at it like, yo, I don't give a fuck about what you got going on.
Yeah.
I
Right.
come first.
Right.
Where it's just like, I don't do DoorDash, but if I was, I would walk up, and if I'm seeing somebody right there already talking to the person at the register, I'm like, I mean, wait. Cool. They give, hey, we get a chance. Or you should know at this point when you go to
Yeah.
Chipotle, it has a lot of these areas have the thing where it says,
Right.
here's the.
My
here's the
thing
pickup
isn't
area.
even. It's if I say I'm still doing this and you're like, well, I got that means you're already dismissing. No, nigga. So now,
Yeah, now
you're
it's a
gonna
problem.
fucking wait,
Yeah,
bro. Like
it's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
If you didn't acknowledge, you could just, oh, my bad. You know.
Yeah.
But if you say, well, that says my thing is more important than your thing.
Yeah.
No, nigga, wait.
Yeah,
Like,
and
absolutely.
and that's
not.
what it comes to. It's like he could have just been like, oh, I'm DoorDash, and be like, oh, I'm waiting here. Oh, you didn't get served? Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to step in
Yeah.
front. Then it's just like the energy, my immediate energy probably would have been like,
So what's
all
the end
right,
result
it
when that
would've
happens? When you're like, you wait. What's the result? What do they do back?
the time that it's been similar to where I would say for me, the time that it has happened, it heightened to where I was like, wait, what the fuck you nigga, you waiting, nigga. It was just like
Yeah.
the energy.
What did they
of
do?
that.
What did they do? That's what I'm asking.
He backed off. He was just like, my bad, bro. Now fucking angry. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like now it's
Just
the
put it back on you.
It was the back off.
You the
like,
one with the problem.
Yeah, now I'm an angry nigga.
People are nuts, bro.
And then I go in my car
Crazy.
and I'm eating.
No
like,
acknowledgement of what you did.
right. And now I'm eating in my car angry, like, oh,
People are
nigga.
fucking insane.
But it's just like, that's.
No acknowledgement of what they
Why
did.
you so angry, brother?
Yeah, bro. Guy, brother. Like,